Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where today we will be continuing our English campaign against the evil empires of Europe. A campaign that has stretched out for quite a while already, and I hope to be able to get some more defining victories in. And to start with, I'm going to ruin someone's day and kill off a bunch of cruisers. Unfortunately, I would have liked to kill more. These must be, no ammo left. You have a lot of torpedoes. Oh, look at that! Wow! Wow, that was a very faulty torpedo. Never seen that extreme before. Okay. Sadly, that did mean that my task force retreated back home in a single turn. Let's deploy this fleet again. And this one will go in a different spot. There we go. Next. Yoink. And pass the turn. Germans got a lot of new things up there, but I didn't quite see what it was. A power projection. Yeah. That's what happens when your entire fleet just vanishes. In the meanwhile, I have been slightly worried about my crew pool. The new ships that I've been building have been costing me a lot of crew members. So yeah, I pushed the crew training back up to 100%. It does mean I'll be losing a lot of money. And I'm a bit worried that I need to, scrap a few of my battleships. Well, let's be honest. 48 battleships in total. It's maybe a bit much. The blockade has ceased. Minus money, minus relations. Yeah, minus relations, please. Finally. A battle worth fighting. Well, more or less. Ten times speed. I had flank. You form up with this battleship group, please. Oh, that is the Mountbatten. Hold on. This is one of my new ships. Very nice. I haven't seen them in combat just yet. Light cruisers there, and we have some light cruisers here. Form up with the heavy cruiser. Thank you very much. Stop avoiding, please. The Vengeance. So now the lead ship of my formation is also one of my new battleships. Cool. So it's my new ships that will, for the first time, engage the enemy. We're going to broadside. Cruiser this way, please. Light cruisers, turn around. And let's take a look at the Vengeance and the way her turrets act. The first enemy torpedo boat is down, but she did launch her torpedo. Vengeance! Ah! That sucks. Also, why the hell are you on a follow formation? I don't want you on a follow formation. I want you to go ahead flank. Christ. Let's see. The Triumph is leading to formation now. We have a single torpedo hit. That damaged an engine. Bad luck? I don't know. Let's take a look. These ships do have anti-torp 1. Not the greatest, but definitely not the worst either. Light cruisers, please turn away. Don't get cocky here. Black Prince, what happened to you? Another torpedo hit. Oh, that is a shame. Didn't expect that. Didn't see it here either. No matter, no matter. Let's continue. My second battleship group, led by the Royal Sovereign. Oh my god, did I really? Yes, I did it again, ladies and gentlemen. I brought the Rosa into battle. Whoops. Yeah, I am gonna check if I can upgrade these ships with better anti-torp protection. However, beside that, I do like the way they seem to work. My 13-inchers have done a lot of damage, and my 6-inchers. I doubt that's these 6-inchers, but let's take a look. Well, maybe. Maybe. These are 5-inchers on the light cruisers. Seriously, I only have like one heavy cruiser, so that doesn't count. Yeah, I guess the 6-inchers are the secondaries from these battleships. So yeah, in terms of firepower, these ships are great. Now let's see if I can make them a bit better in terms of survivability. Also, please start moving, Duncan. Come on, Duncan. ¿Qué pasa? Well, I guess I turned to Vengeance to slow down, and I might have selected all these ships. There are times the interface really annoys me. Still, everything is fine. Another light cruiser. Oh, you must have had an ammo detonation. Duncan, 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 Duncan. Right, Triumph. Royal Sovereign and light cruisers, just go. Enemy has done 1k damage. It's mostly 2 torpedo heads. For the rest, nah. Nothing to worry about. The Vengeance, in the meanwhile, the ship that took a torpedo in the bow. Slight flooding, nothing too serious. Really bad luck that it knocked an engine out. I guess the issue with the single funnel, we have the engines here in the front, I suppose. Oof. But yeah, let's take a look. Are these all? No, this is a new one, yeah. The Duncan is an old one. Orion is an old one, I think. No, she's not. And Mountbatten, of course, is a new ship as well. The lead ship of her class. Royal Sovereign is an old one, though. Still great. One of a kind. Just wanted to check, because I'm a bit worried about my financial situation. Still, another group of Austrian ships gone. Does that mean we'll end the fight here? No, sir, we will not. Let's see. Dover. You have a Mountbatten class dreadnought, so let's move you in. 2 cruiser escorts, that's not a lot. Let's see if we can up this task force. Bring in the Collingwood. And you know what? Bring in whatever is here. There we go. 2 battleships being repaired. Active fleet of 107 ships. Losing 27 million a month right now. Yeah. Yeah, let's keep the torpedo research. I want hull strengthening and I want cruiser hulls. Let's go. June 1913. Yeah, you're blockaded again. What are you gonna do about it? What I'm gonna do about it is check the ship design. And I want to check the Mountbatten class battleships for a quick intermezzo and check the anti-torp refits. I can fit an anti-torp too. Yeah, let's keep TNT, that's fine. Enhanced reloading, but we did also get new turret rotation, so let's get that in. Yep, safe design, rest is good. Are there a few ships that I can refit? Yes, there are. Alright. What? Oh no. For a moment there, I thought I said 6 months, but it's only 2 months. That's fine. Minus 7 million. How only minus 7 million? I guess the refitting is less expensive than keeping them at sea. And better torpedoes. Hooray! Do we know what kind of small guns we're getting? Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna bother with that. Let's work a bit on big guns. We have a convoy battle. And I'm going to take that off screen, so I'll be right back. And there we go. 2 enemy warships down. Three meetings, 1 convoy. Oh, hello. Let's see. Mountbatten class, Mountbattens. The Royal Sovereign is back, and a few of the older dreadnoughts. Against a larger enemy fleet with only 2 battleships. A good start of the day. All right, where is the enemy? Oh God. Why, Rosa, why? Detach. Rosa, get out. You know what? Auto. Mental note. Get rid of the Rosa. Or at least make sure she's not a main fighting ship anymore. Join up with those ships and this direction, please. Yoink. Let's go. The Zealandia. We have enemy ships with damaged engines, and they're coming my way. Good. Very good. Mountbatten, start changing course. Slightly. Light cruiser, Hibernia, Monarch, oh, that's the Rosa, okay. Zealandia has been spotted and is taking fire. Whoa! Turn! Hibernia, turn. Light cruisers, turn. Mountbatten, turn. Go, 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 go. We must be well within torpedo range. Only 2 kilometer torpedo range on these. Oh, oh. We might get lucky here and escape that first. Yeah. Yeah, I jinxed it. I totally jinxed it, didn't I? Torpedo hit on the Zealandia, ladies and gentlemen. Once more, the battle starts with me getting too close to the enemy. It's not my fault, I can't see them. I am seeing this though. That was a lovely screenshot or two. Very nice indeed. Mountbatten group, let's turn. Light cruisers, turn. Hibernia, turn. Not a lot of damage has been done in this first encounter, but let's rectify that, shall we? Oh. Oh god. Oh god. Activate torpedo avoidance. Activate torpedo avoidance, please. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah. Way to go, Dallas. Or well, Zealandia. Come on. Hit the target. It's not that hard. Right. Light cruiser. Looking good. Looking good. We're getting there. We've been taking some minor fire, but all is well. Enemy light cruisers. Hi, crossing your T. With the Hibernia. Light cruiser, let's turn away before you end up dead. Mountbatten, turn away please. Ooh. Was that what I think it was? No. Yes, it is. Woohoo! Nice. Light cruisers, let's smoke up, shall we? And turn back in again. Hibernia, turn back in. Zealandia, turn back in. Where's my third group? Yeah, Mountbatten, there you are. 5 times speed, let's go. Hibernia, straight ahead. Zealandia, get across. Light cruisers, don't turn too much. These light cruisers, they suck at turning. At least they can turn, but it will drain them of all their speed. If I want to avoid, for example, enemy torpedoes with these light cruisers, it's far better for me to just hit the reverse button on them. That should be okay. That should be okay. Except maybe for you, Orion. No. Yeah, let's look at this. Look at this torpedo. Okay, just missed. Very nice. Zealandia, turn in. Mountbatten, turn in. Light cruisers. Hibernia. Oh, okay. There we have some of the enemy battleships. Let's take a look at them, shall we? Some very nice dreadnoughts. Small turrets, sure. But look at the amount of them. It is impressive. Still, impressive or not, they will die. Cruisers close in. Battleship Hibernia close in, because, you know, the Monarch will never catch up to you. There goes their last escort ship. At least the last in visual range. Ooh, that looks painful. Tell me, do you have torpedoes? No. Thank God. Otherwise, I would have made a little tiny whiny bit of a mistake. Talking about tiny whiny mistakes. Light cruisers. Yikes. Hello. Stop dodging torpedoes, please. Very lucky on these two ships. The Rosa is on AI control. You stop dodging, please. And let's go. Murder them. All of them. There is no escape. You will die a horrible, horrible death. Yes, horrible. Let's see. Battleships are pretty much out of action. So is that destroyer, very good. Zealandia, close in. Mountbatten, close in. Light cruiser, yeah, that's fine. Hibernia, close in. I feel sorry for them. But then again, they shouldn't have come out to fight me. It's their own fault. Had they just surrendered, they would not have died. There's another destroyer hiding here. Or a torpedo boat. And they're pretty much all decided to, you know, cut engines and accept the inevitable. Or more likely, these destroyers are following the battleships and the battleships can't move anymore, so yeah. You guys focus on this one. You guys focus there. You two focus there. The enemy wants to surrender. I'm not sure if I should accept it. Let me think about it for a moment. No. Oh dear. Come on. And one of them goes down. Didn't expect that one to go down first. Would have thought that this one or this one would die. No matter. There we go. Job done. 19 enemy ships on the bottom of the ocean. Moving on. Fight to the end. I want to harm you as much as I can. This heavy cruiser, 20 knots. Yeah, I can catch the heavy cruiser, so I'll be right back. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. And look at that, we have -1 crew member lost. So I guess the Austro-Hungarian ship had a traitor amongst them. And the traitor led them into a trap, managed to escape and join my fleet. Sadly for them, you can never really trust a traitor, now can you? Next up, we have a convoy. A convoy that is defended by a battleship. I wonder what they have. If they send a battleship, 3 heavy cruisers, and some escorts to defend it. Must be valuable. Still, sinking the enemy battleship is probably even more valuable to me. Okay, you know what, Dreadnoughts, detach. Elizabeth, detach. Let's go straight on. And we have 2 destroyers, form up, 30 times speed. Make it happen. And light cruiser, you know what? Follow. I always press the wrong button. I'm like, no. Fuck it. I hate these commands. I seriously do. Okay, that's sad. We have an enemy battleship in range. So let's start forming up my battle division. The Queen Elizabeth II is a very slow ship. You guys noticed this as well. She's very slow compared to these new ones. It's well, I can't say it never crossed my mind, because it did, but now it really shows for the first time how much faster these new dreadnoughts are. And it shows. And I really think that I need to get rid of my old battleships, because yeah, you're too slow. You can no longer keep up properly with me fleets. Let's see, torpedo. Torpedo missed, but. Yes! Hit him in the butt. Very nicely done. In the meanwhile, the Elizabeth is slowly but steadily closing in. You know what? Yeah, she's done for. You keep harassing the enemy battleship and you're winning. Good. Good. Very good. Let's turn these 3 ships around. Keep an eye out on that torpedo boat, if you please. Secondaries, poke it a bit. Poke it until it sinks. Poke it until they go crying back to mommy. And another nice hit there, 22 damage. Step in the right direction. Elizabeth, in the meanwhile, focus on the rear of the enemy formation, together with the gunboats and the light cruiser. I do hope to draw in these ships with my fast battleship, so the other ones can sneak around and hopefully find me the convoy. Finally, a hit on the enemy torpedo boat. And what do we have here? A damaged heavy cruiser. My battleship, in the meanwhile, took some hits and is slowing down a bit. Torpedoes. Away! Oh. So slow. Well, surprise! I found the convoy. And surprise, my torpedoes missed a stationary target. Permission to cry has been granted. That said, the rear of my formation is doing some lovely work, while my primary battleship found the convoy. Go kill and attack. Murder them all. Main guns and secondary guns keep shooting. Kaboom! Direct hits. In the meanwhile, the Elizabeth has finally decided to join the fray. My torpedo boats, well, my gunboat destroyers, pardon me, will attempt to join the main battleship. While the enemy escorts are slowly being torn to shreds. I suppose this is something that, well, I could have done this with my older ships, but it would have been a lot harder. Yep, I really like this new top speed for my dreadnoughts. In fact, let's face it, I will not need my gunboats. At the convoy. My battleship has already finished off all the convoy ships. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yeah, this is the last one. And yeah, there she goes. Let's turn around. Let's turn around in this direction. Don't want to hit the racks on accident. And let's face it, the turning circle isn't the greatest. Elizabeth, go fight off this N-class battleship. Must be the lead ship of the class. Let's take a look at her, shall we? What? How? Ladies, gentlemen, isn't this like an empty barbette? You shouldn't be able to have ships that have empty barbettes. Right? Right? Surely that's not a whole design with such a giant barbette on the front? Is it? It can't be. Also, dodged a bullet there. Or well, a torpedo. Lucky. Okay, destroyers harass that cruiser. Together with my light cruiser. And battleship. Do assist, shall we? Elizabeth, you should be able to take this one. I'm confused though, honestly. What is this barbette doing here? There is no gun on it, no gun rack either, so it's not like the gun was blown up. I don't know. This shouldn't happen. I consider this a design bug. I can't explain it otherwise. Now the enemy cruiser is starting to take some damage. So is the enemy battleship. But I assume this will be the more interesting of the two engagements. Come on, destroyers. I want you to dodge a torpedo. Thank you. Then I want you to load AP ammo, smoke up, and blast them to hell. Pew pew pew. Well, the enemy battleship goes down. And so is the enemy cruiser. And that is all she wrote. Yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, comes an end to this episode. We had several engagements with the enemy, and we hurt the Austro-Hungarian Navy big time. I'm a big fan of that. In other news, before we leave, the Audacious the Lion, the Britannia, you as well, yeah, okay, and yeah, let's get rid of you as well. Scrap, 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 and... Oh, god damn it, I scrapped the wrong ship. I scrapped the Dreadnought. Damn, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Oh well, it happens. There, brought my fleet back to 41 battleships. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 battleships scrapped. They're old, they're slow, they're not really of a lot of use anymore. Same with, let's make sure, are there any ships being repaired? Yeah. The Elizabeth II just had a very good engagement. Let's scrap you, rather than repair you. St. Vincent is a Mountbatten class that is damaged. You can remain in service. And these ships, all in being. So I'm in a positive once more. Perfect. With that, ladies and gentlemen, comes the official end to this episode. Next time, I'll hopefully be able to do some more damage against the Austro-Hungarian Navy. Hopefully we will be able to get this unrest to really start showing, to cause some real issues. In terms of technology, well, they're also very much behind. I have faith we can finish them off, and we should, and we shall. There shall be no surrender, there will be no peace. We will go on until the end. Their end. Until then.